Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 7 of my journey through the Dawn of the Hunt League. Today, we get the 0.2.0e patch in. This brought a bunch of changes to Act 3, some balance changes. Damage dealt to energy shield can now cause bleeding. CI makes you immune to bleeding. Numerical buffs to the Arc Gym. And there's a bunch of other changes. I think I went through a bunch of these yesterday. Spear Field's getting a duration and damage buff for the Huntress, which most people are playing in this league. Glory's no longer consumed if you get interrupted while using the skill. It's the only thing really applicable to me here. And then Delirium's going to last longer. That's going to be really cool. Bunch of monster speed changes for the campaign. Napuatsi slightly nerfed. Added 3 new runes. So there's attributes that you can put into rune sockets. A lot of things to potentially make the campaign better. So maybe in a few weeks, once more changes have come through, they're finishing stuff up, I might do another campaign run on a fresh start to just kind of see how it's changed. But definitely not for a few weeks. Added lighting to Rogue Exiles. That's cool. Lots of less pushing around. Wrathbreakers had damage reduced. Okay. Fixed a bug where Essence of the Infinite was dealing damage far too early. That's killed me multiple times. Cool. I had originally thought we were getting the charm changes and stash tab affinities today, though it clearly said in this yesterday, the following changes will be deployed after the weekend. They didn't make it in this patch for the charm, stash tab affinities, and Atlas bookmarks. So I'm really looking forward to these things, but not quite yet. But we will be able to see all the rare enemies in the map from the get-go. So I'll get to play around with that as we continue hunting for corruption. So make sure to hit that like button and let's jump in. So I still hold on to my stone charms. Not going to craft those. I have a bunch of gold. Belts have also been changed, I think. Was that in the patch notes? Alright, that's part of the charm changes, so we don't have that yet either. Okay, I was saving this gold to maybe like try and reroll for a new belt. The biggest reason I'm keeping this belt around at the moment is because it has +2 charm slots. So we'll leave that. If I were to spend this gold on anything, it's either rings or gloves. Gloves are kind of my weakest piece of gear at the moment. Let's try for gloves. Evasion gloves. 3 rares. No. Yeah, none of that really hit. Okay. I'm not having trouble getting lots of gold pretty easily just by farming maps. Ooh, only 1 rare in that batch. Rarity. Kind of really looking for Chaos Res. I do want damage if I can get it there as well, but say that's another pretty whiffed batch there. More. Oh, all magic. Chaos Res. With some accuracy, regal, fire to attacks, a little bit of fire res, big flat fizz, and mana leech. And more evasion here. And it came with some quality. No life, but more chaos res is good. That puts me in a rough spot on fire res. So maybe I take the open socket here in my buckler, add some fire res there. What does that do for me? It's still 72. So for socket in gloves, we'll probably do fire there as well. Add a socket to it. Quality this up. Corrupt it. Extra socket. Cool. So we get more fire res there. Got me at 55 chaos. It's crazy. Almost all of my gear upgrades come from the gamble vendor. I guess for now, I just want put a bit of lightning res in there. So lightning is LE weakness capped. Fire is 4 under. I could lose 12 cold res for a little bit more fire, and then they'd be LE weakness capped. There we go. I like where that's at. And last time I pushed my way all the way up to T15 maps so that I can farm T13 maps to try and find a new spear. That's the big goal with maps, and I want to continue just exploring for the next corruption. So I think the first place to go there is this tower and see what's around up here. So I'll go for a sand spit. All right, so open the minimap. I can see where the rares are. That's cool. Just right off the bat. No more clearing most of the map and then finding that you missed one. You'll be able to tell where they're at the whole time. Oh, man. Getting stunned. Like, it could be the block. The block could be causing me to be stunned. Been having such issue with stuns. Flying spear. I upgraded the loot filter last time. Trapper hood, that's my top tier helmet. Okay. Quality flask gives GCPs. but I'm doing some damage. I'm happy with how the build is functioning right now. Just want to keep improving that damage if possible, however I can. Got a max of 5 frenzy charges now. Another flying spear. T5 druidic crown. What does that got? Fire, chaos res, rarity, armor ES. Pretty cool. I was also hoping to put in a really long day today as well, but I slept like 13 hours, so probably looking like another shorter day for me. I tried to put 8 hours into each episode, but yesterday was just a little over 6. Today will probably be about the same. Level 17 uncut spirit gem. Alright, that's where I'm at. Probably good to have a few of those on reserve, though. Alright, glass blowers. Need that on my flask. That's why I'm picking up these magic boots. 30 movement speed with dex. Top tier trapper hood. That's got chaos res. Ooh, the prefix, though, ripped hard. Alright, maybe I save that for Recombinator. I'll regal these boots. Some mana. Okay, hold on to that stuff. Map cleared. Bonus waystone. Or a waystone in return, rather. Ick. Mire. Ooh, monster's chance to poison. I think there's a lot of chaos damage dealing enemies in that. So, charge steel would be really bad there. Yeah, I have a bunch of these I just don't like. Save the poison one, though. Ooh, damage is cold, I guess. Should be able to get my level on this map. Oh, that reminds me. I did some poking around in PoE. I don't know if I have the gold for this at the moment, but I'm gonna pull out of all of this right here. Coming over here to get crit chance if you haven't crit recently. I'm getting some attack damage and skill effect duration. I don't need these block chance. I have enough. I can get the crit chance back down here and it'll just always work. I reconnect to here through this right here. I get the damage back through maiming strikes, and I put points into catalysis. 5% fizz taken as random element. Small little defensive buff for me there. Keep the crit chance, damage goes up in general. The only downside is it takes me away from the potential of getting this frenzy charge. There's a lot of rares in this map. That's because my map is massive. Ooh, I could also farm for delirium as well. That wouldn't be a bad thing to do, and without a doubt there is a best anoint for me on the tree. It is this node right here. Lay Siege. 1% increased damage per 1% chance to block. Fear, Envy, Fear. Fears are rare from delirium, but they're not like the impossible ones to get. They're more like the opalescent oils, I think, in relation to the PoE 1 oils. So it shouldn't be impossible to get my hands on. Blunt Quiver. Rear Guard. Chance to block. Cool. A lot of armor on that too. A Withered Wand unique. That looks new to me. The Wicked Quill. Spells have a chance to inflict withered. Chaos res, spell damage, gives Chaos Bolt. Interesting. I was looking for more ways to get rage last time as well. And supposedly there is a weapon corruption that can give rage. And then I'd be able to generate rage with my explosive spear as well if I were to get that, but that's a long shot to be able to get. Currently I have an additional socket giving me another 110 accuracy, which is also pretty insane. There's level 84. What I need to do with this, put it here, give it strength. So we're 3 points from being able to connect it. I have to say, being able to see where the rares are for this Mire map has made it far less terrifying. I'm not looking at every nook and cranny now, just in case. And this one was a really bad one for, oh, I missed a rare enemy in a little crevice way across the map. Blockchain's Lightning Res Shield. The 29's probably cutting it a little bit. See, if I were to like PoB this, currently I think I can just drop all of the block. Yeah, and I'm still at 14. I like this one because it has block recovery. Oh, no, this was the block. I can still drop all the block and I'm 1 under. A 29% base block chance is a little more rough to get to that number, but I'm picking up magic items just to look. Is the bigger point there. Ooh, and I keep the stalking spears. Oh, I haven't looked at this yet. Yeah, there's a Wander's Staff nodes on these now. Alright, map complete. I need not full clear them, I don't think. If I want to get across the Atlas, I gotta be efficient. XP gain, damages lightning. Can I get into the tower yet? No, it's not connected. What is it connected to? I guess I gotta run a forge. I'm not using an XP gain one in a forge. I'll do the generic monster damage one since I just got the level. Map complete. There was 7 rares in this map. How much does it cost to refund a passive? Ooh, 36.86. Might be able to do it. What's on this items path. I got strength, 1 inch. Okay, take 3 out. I already did a strength, do a strength, do an int, do another strength. Should be fine. And then I should be able to pull out of all these. Apply. Okay, I still have gold. Refund these 3. Apply. 14 points. So let's go Dex, crit chance, damage and maim. Grab these. So I got 3 points. Well, there's more crit multi right here. I've got another 10 crit chance. Down here, there's another 10 crit chance. There's crit chance and accuracy in here. Attacks gain accuracy equal to crit chance. That's not super big, but there is more crit chance around. I think what I want to do though is life and mana recovery from flasks. Path down to blur down here for the evasion rating and movement speed. And then it's only 2 points from here to get to cat-like agility. I didn't look at the before and after damage, but I think 9,000 is higher than it was. Block is still at 75. Crit chance says 17.8. I did not get a T13 map in return in there. Do the poison one with the tower. Oh, I need to regal it. Amount of magic chests. Need at least 3 mods for another tablet slot on it. The rares are not shown on the minimap for this one, for the tower, because they're not required to complete the map. I'm curious what this map boss is, though. Wonder if it's another chimera. I imagine probably not. It could be the giant bone skelly. Unique strongbox. This is the last one, so I will have seen them all now. Drop 7 additional jewels, more rarity of contained items. Is it gonna explode? Oh. Oh, it's a unique enemy. Huh. Interesting. It is weak to cold damage as well. Just naturally weak to cold. That's nifty. Right on. Well, that is very exciting. Did we hit anything? Crossbows, cold damage, shock duration, curse magnitude, banner duration, valor gain, magnitude of ignite, evasion, poison, mana charges gained, damage against enemies with fully broken armor. That's a big no. The only useful mod there was evasion. Alright, bosses visible. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Haha. I'm kind of scared of this bird. This bird can be nasty. Oh, Fizdegens. I almost got it though. I do got damage at least. Finish it. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't blow me up with that. Got it. GCP. Huge. I put the last one on Sniper's Mark. Let's do that again. I should probably level that up. I haven't run into mana issues in quite a long time. And I got a T14 map from that. But I'm down another T13. I might as well clear more of this. Another Withered Wand. Sure. Wrapped Quarterstaff. Bloodthorn. Oh, no T13 map. Sadly. I did get a bunch of cool stuff though. Clearing the rest of that one. Alright, show me corruption. Ooh, there's no corruption in there. Any unique maps? So what's the play now then? I still wish I could zoom this out more. Maybe go for this tower. No, I see some. I see some. There's some right here. Okay, trenches. No, died 3 times in this map. No checkpoints anywhere. There's a checkpoint. All the way at the end here. Yeah, increasing monster damage in maps is really rough when they almost one-shot you without any extra damage. Makes for some really nasty maps. Ooh, less recovery rate. That could be rough. K-map has a lot more rares in it though. Eventually a lot more value out of this map. So these guys, the fungal proliferators, when you first come up on them, you always have to sidestep. They do a breath thing that leaves little explosive mushrooms on the ground. That ability right there, and then they linger. Eventually I think they explode, and then they leave degen on the ground afterwards. Very nasty. It's very hard to see them as well, so I've learned that like the first time I come up on them, that attack happens. a straight line in front of them directly to you. So you have to, when you first see one, sidestep. Here we go. Yep. Sidestep. Approach this guy from the side. This guy warped, so but still, his first attack was to do that. I'm pretty sure that's like decent chunk of fizz damage, so as a fizz weak character, those things you kind of have to learn and know. But I feel like that one isn't like OP like some of the other like big fizz damage hits that can show up. Like that one, it's learnable, avoidable. And if you're not paying attention, you can wind up in a bad situation. Kind of I feel like as you should with a I want to dodge the things build. Wow, 2 alchemy orbs out of this map. Chaos Res on a shield. The flat evasion's pretty bad. What does a Regal say? I'll give it that. Okay, it gave it a nice percent. Still doesn't have the block though. There's a chance that something could be done with that. All right, another. Oh, there's 2 of them. Ow. Something hurt there. Cool. Got my T13 back. Bonus T13. I keep seeing, and it's this map specifically, I keep thinking there's a wisp out there, but that is off the map. There's just glowy lights and the little kind of pixely dust around it every time. Elemental weakness, so a free map. I got another damages lightning XP gain. Wait, what? Come on now. I completed the decay though. It's connected. Okay, Steaming Springs. Man, Fair-Dune. Damages fire. This is gonna be a mess as well. We get the delirium. Long delirium. Really got me wondering how many of these attacks just aren't evadable or blockable. I feel like I get hit by some of these big slams every time, no matter what. And I'm not seeing the red flashes on them to like indicate that. But dang, like they rip so hard sometimes. But I mean, that's a case of, oh, you give them a tiny bit of extra damage. Let's see, I put damages fire on this, so I don't think I want fire pin. Yeah, I still died. Ooh, a quality amethyst charm. Added Fair-Dune to this map as well, and not a single plague bringer. It's only the plague bringer that's really rough. I got hit by 2 lightning strikes from this. Hey, these lightning strikes with 75 lightning res do like 1,000 damage to me from this strongbox. Why? That is ridiculous. I wonder if they're getting damage as extra fire, but like still that feels a little bit insane. Unique recurve bow, splinter heart. 25% chance to steal all of your charges on hit enemies. Really kind of bricks your build. Another GCP. If you're trying to like stack charges, if you're like even stacking the evasion, like you're going to get hit in this game. Like you just are. I could be more invested in evasion, which is where I'm headed. A 50% chance to steal a charge on hit would be less punishing and still suck. But like you're only evading attacks as well. Anything that's gonna do spell damage is just gonna hit you. Kill all rare monsters. I'm seeing no more rare monsters on my map. Wonder if I have to open the strongbox. And there was a rare monster in the strongbox. Ow, ice spikes do hurt very bad as well. Oh, there it is. They're just a little further out than I was thinking the map was gonna go. These shrines. Click it, please. Ugh. Oh, it. Oh no. It's not a rare enemy, but sure. Oh, the way this guy hugs terrain and maneuvers around stuff is really goofy. And they're stealing my charges. I can't use my spear when I don't have charges. Tier 4 prismatic ring though on that guy. Corrupted with int. All attributes, strength, dex, fire damage. I have another charge steal one, but that wasn't terrible. I got 2 XP gain with damage as lightning. I have no way to protect myself more against lightning, and anything that's fizz hits just go boom, you die. I'm gonna regal this one with extra damage. Oh, it's gonna steal charges too. Okay, I don't know if I've seen the bluff boss. I think the one I saw was Mesa? No, I've seen the bluff one. The bluff one is the Chimera. Yay, Chimera. Oh, no. Ow. I'd feel a little bit better about things if some of those big hits were just blockable and I could actually make use of the glancing blows. No, 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 no. There's so much stuff that feels like you dodge it or you're gonna take massive damage. And I'm gonna get hit by that. Yep. One, two, three. No. Ah, that's so much AoE on that. How long does it need to last? Okay, it's just chilled ground for a longer duration. I thought it was going to deal damage over time to me. Please die. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. Got him. Alright, I can see the Nexus. Looks like I don't want to go up. There's everything on that Willow map. Let's buff some stuff. 61 maps are in range are irradiated. So all of them. So this is a +1 boss. Massive great hammer with really high flat fizz. I'm gonna see a little bit of accuracy and T7 flat lightning. Okay, sure. I'll take the Artificer's Shard. Oh, I didn't use this GCP. Sniper's Mark. That is level 8. Let's make it level 12. Gonna raise the mana cost to 50. That should be fine. I could probably go higher than that. What does it look like at 15? 62? Okay. So now it's 73 multi instead of the like 46 or whatever it was. Jinbaria. Greater Exaltation out of the Ritual. Reroll. There's a T13 map with 6 mods. Very expensive. Regal Orb only adds suffix mods. Don't really need that. Defer and Exalt. Another Jinbaria. I think I have like 5 or 6 attempts that I could throw at trying to go for the next Ascendancy. And an Inscribed Ultimatum. Reduced extra damage from crits, transcended monsters. So I've got a batch of maps now that's not got extra damage all over it. I think I go for this tower. I gotta get up into here. It might connect from this raised map here straight to the Nexus. Amalgamations of corruption always spawn with stronger varieties in there. Oh, if I do a tower, I gotta do 3 mods. I'm realizing something else as well. I am only blinding enemies that are inside my whirlwind. And the second the whirlwind is gone, they are no longer blinded. So I'm not getting any extra damage on them with my spear throw, which means the damage against blinded enemies is not really doing much for me. So I could take those 3 points and put it into evasion, evasion, evasion. Level 18 skill gem, Spear Solaris. I've yet to get to fire it today, but it's now a level higher. Ooh, I do have a delirium tablet. Quantum items found, delirium monster pack size, and I guess I can do an overseer one. Want for map bosses, gold find. Slap these in here. Sure. I want to be running more deliriums anyways, so I will add some to over here. There's just a lot of stuff. Unique horned crown. Man, of course I get one shot by that. Tried to roll, got pushed back into it. No extra damage mods on that either. The helmet, boost effect of chill, shock, and ignite. Reduced movement speed though. Orb of annulment. Okay, so half of a chaos orb. 8 simulacrum splendors. Let's go. Unique zealot bow. Ooh, that looks like something big actually. I can't look at that. I looked at it too much. I shouldn't just stopped on the breach. Silver tongue. Arrows fork. Arrows pierce all targets after forking. Big crit. That's cool. And there's leech on that. Nifty. A not impossible 6 mod map dropped. That's huge. Multi-proj magic chests. That could be bad. Try it anyways. So before this patch, the second the delirium started getting any kind of difficult, it just ended. Now, like, I'm able to actually push through a decent chunk of the map with the delirium, and it actually get challenging and therefore more rewarding. It's cool. Good change here. And delirium plus corruption is it's a lot. Finally, this one's ending on me though. And river hags. What we got? Did it not end? I thought it ended. Saw the timer. Maybe it didn't. Oh, there it is. 6 splinters. Level 85. This level goes into movement speed, dex evasion. Right, and I still haven't refund passives. Let's take out these. That is damage for my Whirling Slash given up there, but I don't think it's actually effective. But let's get this evasion, extra evasion if I dodge rolled, put a point in here. The next one's 20% evasion. So if I dodge roll now, it's up to 81, which is a pretty big improvement from 77. So it's passively at 80. So next I get the Corrupted Nexus. 20 passives, 14, 4 from unique, so I need T6 with at least 4 mods. None of those are white. None of those are white. T8, Alcate. Monster life, damage, pack size, fair dude. Ew. Oh, and I've got a part Zarwali. I got my Solaris spear ready, but I don't got a spot to use it. There we go. Alright, it's really not deleting the rare with the extra fire res, but all the normal enemies that walked into it in the T8 map died. I think they have more life too. Yeah, that's a lot of currency out of a strong box. Yeah, it looks like I have to beat the boss before my corrupted guy will spawn. Oh, he's gonna have a lot of life. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, open weakness. Blast him for a second. I did up the boss difficulty. Is this the first boss I've done today? We're looking at like 2 million about with the 55% monster life. A T8 map. Ow! God! Yeah, about 2 million. That's a tanky boss. Oh, he has fire resistance as well. So maybe it wouldn't be as bad if it was not this boss. Don't slam me. That was like a full 180-degree pivot. Hand to the ground. Okay, got him. Then corruption boss. Ah! Okay, corruption boss is the Skitter Mind. This is a different one. Oh, stun him. Get the heavy stun. So I can do this. Please kill him. No. I don't know. Core of Knowledge 6. And that gets me pack size, 40% shrine chance. Alright, so the maps kept all the stuff that was on them. That's good. And as cool as it might be to like go clearing through that stuff, where's the next corruption? I don't see any towers up here, really. So there was corruption up here and right here. And yeah, I feel like there's got to be corruption like right here. So that's where I'm headed. Ooh, Researcher Strongbox. And I almost want to alk it after how that last one popped off for me. And there's a bunch of little mines between me and that strongbox. I had to stop and like, wait a second. Oh, I dropped an alk in the map. Do it. Runes, Inscribed Ultimatum, Rarity. Okay, sure. Got an Alk back and 2 exalts. Worth T7 hybrid fizz on the spiked spear with stun duration. Okay, dropped a regal in this map too. So let's see. Regal that. Yeah, D3 accuracy. There's still potential for it. Mana on kill, 84% fizz. So the flat fizz that's on it's pretty nuts. Still potential for attack speed or base crit, more ideally. Recovery rate, charge regen flask. Came with quality too. I haven't been having an issue with blast charges. I'm just gonna make the glass blowers for my flask I'm using. Give me another exalt. Crit damage. Okay, I do have the blacksmiths to quality this. So just looking right now, it is better. It is better, as is no sockets. DPS goes up. I got a new spear. Holy crap. All right. Give it a socket then. Now, it has percent fizz. I think it has to be accuracy that I put in here. But I also got to corrupt it. Okay. A little bit of flat chaos damage. I could maybe test it. Let's do a 50 accuracy. Check here. 1042 versus a lesser iron rune. 1036. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with the big accuracy, which is up to 11k. Wow. Amazing. That's been a long time coming. Item level 64 on the spear that I'm using. That means it came from before maps. That's just wild to me. But I started with just over 9,000. So if it went to just over 11,000, whatever the percent of 2/9 is, 22% more damage. Yes, please. Unique Vagabond Armor. I've seen that before. Divine Orb out as Strongbox. I think I could tip the scales on Strongboxes to researchers as well, like I plan to do with the Enlightened Shrines. Map complete. Crit, speed, armor break. 1 revive available in this map. Another big T13. There's a bunch of bosses here, as in 6. Might run T12s in those to just like get more T13s. And all of them are irradiated as well, so maybe that's fine. 4 stacks on the Delirium, still going. I got damage. It's a big deal. Like that was a rare, it just popped. Level 19 gem. 6 more splinters. Level 19 gem. I do not have enough dex. I need 1 dex. It's okay. I can fix that. Ooh, crit chance on a jewel. Oh, magnitude of ailments you inflict with crits. That's also really nice. 2% max life recovery on kill. Holy sh... Whoa! Exalt that. Minion accuracy. Okay. That had to give me something that a blue gem would have. It was just like bad for me. And of course, corrupt it. Nothing. Okay. Magnitude of damaging ailments. So that's ignite. Like the burning ground. It's better than this block chance I don't need. Chance to ignite. I'm curious if the damage number will change here. Yeah, it says the damage goes down, but it says the damage on explosive spear goes up. But 2% life recovery on kill, that's going to be very helpful for me. I used to have that when I had spirit on my amulet, and it was noticeable to lose it. Then, refund a passive. I put extra strength in here. Dex. Explosive spear upgrade of 28% damage on the explosion. Well, that's a big upgrade on the frenzied one. 31% damage there. Upgrade. Yeah, that jumped to 42,000. Less recovery rate of life and energy shield. Not gonna matter as much because I just got a bonus of life on kill. I built up 400k gold. It might be chest gambling time. I had a T3 flat and a T5 hybrid for evasion on this. Let's get a few of these. There was 3 rares there. Item level 77, 77. There's a 76, but 77s are possible. Worm scale coat. The T2 hybrid, pretty weak. Slip strike has thorns. Nope. This is a lizard scale. Okay. Get a few more. Rare quilted. You. Slip strike. Worm scale with big thorns, big life regen. I might regal that. Runners. Not like it could ever hit. Slip strike. Big fire res. Some flat T4. Slip strike really needs the percent because it has a higher base evasion. So this one having a really big flat evasion on it's really not ideal. This one didn't hit either, but now I can regal this. The life percent. Let's just 3-to-1 that. Cold Chaos Spirit Dex. This needs regaled. Dex. Big stun threshold. No resists, though. Evasion life and life. So that one kind of missed. This one's not great. This one wasn't as good as the one I'm using. We can 3-to-1 these. And big flat. It's got a bad life. It's got life regen fire. Ooh. So this needs to hit percent fizz with the exalt. Please. Thorns. So if it removed the life or the thorns and gave me resist, we're good. Chaos that. It removed the thorns for a hybrid T4. This is a better chest that I currently have. Quality it. 2 sockets. Corrupt it. It gave it increased evasion rating. Holy. So if I put that on, lose a little bit of life. Evasion rating 81, 82. Resists. I could use a little fire. Do I have a lightning in anywhere? I do. So replace that with fire. And definitely throw a greater iron in here. I have an iron, so I can upgrade and make another. And another one. So 1665. It's got me at 83, 85 if I roll. Ah, yes. We're getting there. Hopefully that's a lot less hits taken. Alright, so that paid off. I still have gold. I improved life regen there too. Ailment threshold. I wish I could go back to Act 3 and rerun through the Venom Crypts and change my ailment threshold into stun threshold. I can go back to Act 2 and just go to Titan Grotto and change this just because. Not the Grotto, there's the Valley of the Titans. I just walk up here and switch this to mana recovery from flasks. I should be able to change the Act 3 reward. And based on my Google searching, I don't think I can. Oh, Artificer's Orb here. I guess that's a quest reward thing there now. Oswald also gave me an Artificer's Orb. So yeah, there's not going to be issues with sockets flowing through the campaign again, I don't think. They really hit that hard. I really don't know that you can do this, but I am going to try. Checkpoint, orbs, yeah. It should drop the thing again. Allow me to take it back and change that. It'd be really, really hard to have enough foresight into your character to know, like, exactly what you want there for the, like, entire duration of the endgame. Because I wasn't thinking about that I'd get ailment threshold here. I was thinking at the time, I wanted ailment threshold there. I think go helmet or gloves again, or I just throw it into rings. I really like both my rings, though. I mean, they could be better, without a doubt. This one's got 5 mods that are... I mean, even the cold damage to attack is giving me more damage. Like, everything on that is useful. This one, everything on it is also useful. Go helmets. So Trapper Hood is the big one. Crit chance, mana evasion, lightning res, life rarity, 30% crit chance, mana. So let's see, Regal, the crit chance one with int. Life rarity gets some evasion. Let's see, Alkit, got evasion mana. So it's got more evasion. Can it have the crit chance? 8 lightning res, 12 cold. Puts me under on fire. Really kind of cutting it close there. I don't think so. I don't think that did it. Reforged them. Oh, one of these is a Deerstalker. It had me all confused. And out of money. Accuracy fire res isn't bad. Dexterity there. Maybe. Grab all this stuff. Recombinator. This accuracy. This crit chance. Chance for success 14.67. But should it happen? No. Alright, I think that was worth a try. And then I could regal this other hood and then reforge. Okay, yeah, none of these are great. No. I used the Recombinator though. Those were like 2 of the best possible damage mods I could have had on the helmet. I think for the next gambles, I have to focus on things that don't have great life on them. So boots, gloves, rings, or even the shield. I need to improve the life. 6 more simulacrum splinters. Out the researcher's strongbox. 2 runes. Vol orb. No return alchemy out of that one. Oh, come on. All that evasion. It's like bop bop dead dead. Like the 2 hits that just hit. Monsters yield damage as extra lightning. Awesome. Kind of left all those boss maps over there. GCP goes on. I'm gonna put this one on Combat Frenzy. Chance for additional charge. Lightning res, 30 movement speed, boots. Regal says mana. Omen of greater exaltation. It's got Dex cold res. And then another exalt. Evasion stun threshold. Is that an upgrade? I think it could be. Quality. So it's got about the same evasion. It needs a socket. Corrupt it. Changed nothing. Okay, so I believe I can just put these on. I don't lose really anything but mana. So, I could also corrupt old boots for additional socket. So I could keep the rarity. No, I think let's take the cold res on the boots, lose the rarity, put 40 life in here, and then I gain 30 dex, so refund passives, strength, 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 and strength. Apply. Up to 1970 life. This map does not connect up, so I need to go left up to here. Sand spit. Oh, there's 3 nameless devourers in this ritual, and it's infested. At least it's a sand spit. These aren't going to be tiny little narrow passages. Ooh. That is essence drain. Oh, that crit. Oh, get wrecked, Exile. Ha ha. GCP. Combat Frenzy. Ooh, another Devour. That one's rare. Got him. Spear Throw is awesome. And we've got refill flask and charm charges. Reroll. Alchemy will result in max number of suffixes. Well, that's fun. Take the Exalt. Percent Fizz, Flat Fizz, Spear. The suffixes are not good though. See what it has. Cold. Okay. It's an interesting unset ring. Got life. Lightning damage, mana regen. Big strength. Fizz damage, cast speed on an amethyst. Another doable rare map. Damage extra fire. 200% on a wisp stack. Extra crits on it. Oh, they did not drop. That one did not seem rewarding. And that one was juiced. Now I gotta go backtrack to take care of the rare enemies that the wisp went by. I just let it go and kept following it. Unique Soldier Great Helm. Looks like an Azimite Peak. Indeed it is. AoE, armor life, life regen. Cannot be stunned, cannot evade. No, cannot be light stunned, cannot dodge roll. That's different. Huh. Expedition Precursor Tablet, let's go. 2 of them! Yes! I had so much trouble getting those before. I think they doubled the pack size for expeditions as well. In this patch, a 3rd tablet and an Orb of Chance. Hello. And a logbook, chalice, and scythe, though. Level 18 Spirit Gem, Wind Dancer. I wish I had Delirium precursor tablets that I could throw around now like I can on the expedition. And Chance Orb, Stellar Amulet is gone. There's a fat accuracy roll on a Fanatic's Great Hammer. That makes the gears turn a little bit. I mean, I guess let's just see what it turns into. Mana on kill, stun duration. Okay, suffixes are full. Some fizz, T3, and some cold. That's pretty rough, but it could definitely do some damage as an Amazon, pending enough strength. And then I want to take this Dextral Alchemy. Use that on this amethyst ring. Rarity, cast speed, life on kill, mana regen. Also Alch the prismatic, strength dex, cold res. Well, the amethyst was bad. Prismatic's close to okay. Let's see, regal one of these amethysts. Fizz, rarity, cast speed. Let's reforge 3 of them. Lightning res, life regen, mana accuracy. No. Hey, I found corruption. Ooh, a hive. XP gain. Had a feeling there was going to be corruption up here, and there is. Hive is a great map for XP gain. Blast blowers. Oh, Fair-Dune Plague Bringers. Runic monsters are duplicated. But do I give them a like 80% increased damage to get logbook chance? No, just the duplicated. If this was a T15 map, maybe I'd think differently about it, but it is not. Another Expedition Precursor tablet. Hey, bonus waste. So I haven't gotten a bonus one in a while. Been stuck at 5 T13s for a while, and I still get a logbook. Tier 4 Barbarous Quarterstaff? Ew, nope. Oh, a helmet? Accuracy, crit chance? Of course it has to have mana on it. The mana's on gear has been really a thorn in my side. I'm gonna gamble on this one. Chaos Orbit. Accuracy turned into life. So it would be a loss in life to put this on, but an increase in crit chance by a lot. It raises my in-game tooltip by an amount. I will exalt it. 21 dex. And I'm burning through these armor scraps too. Give it a socket. Corrupt it. Okay, gain 2 sockets. So it would need fire res. And then it could have life. And then I could swap another 4 dex for strength. So let's see. Desert. Oh, I'm gonna be strapped on desert runes for a minute too. Greater desert rune in. It's got me 2 under fire. And then make another greater body rune. So then now the life is higher than it was. Break the old helmet down. And refund. Strength. Strength. Where's more? I know there's more. This is strength and strength. Over 2k life! I'm turning dex rolls into life. Okay, do I see the Nexus? I do not. It's probably this. So it's going to take a few maps still. Level 86. I was confused. I heard the sound and I thought the strongbox opened. Alright, this is more evasion. 20% evasion rating. Reduced slowing potency. Reduced movement speed penalty from using skills while moving. That's 84% evasion passively with the Wind Dancer up. This map did not drop me a map when I finished it. Stalking Spear T6 Fizz Hybrid. Okay, stun duration. Regal is some attack speed. Greater exaltation. Oh, needs to be in my inventory. Hit it. We got a T1% with fire. Okay, dump it in there. Another rogue exile. Oh, I launched the spear. Get back here. There we go. Hey, T13 Waystone. This is a Greed Shrine. Turns all the drops to gold. Yeah, I just saw a single gold drop. It always feels bad. That is indeed where the Nexus is. 3 more maps. Corrupted Researcher Strongbox. This could be interesting. Rare spawning out of the ground with Mana Siphoner is something. 2 runes. Augments transmutes. Things really are feeling a lot better since I have upped the evasion quite a bit. I am getting hit a lot less. Maybe it's because I have more damage, but I think it might have more to do with the evasion. I also have the life recovery on kill from that crazy jewel. So any small damage, I either regen or recover on kill for the most part. Whoa, I did not get a map drop from the final rare here, but I did get one to drop. So I didn't lose the map. Corrupted Strongbox gave me so many socketed things. Ooh, I've got my spear ready. Where is it? Right here. Oh, it did damage. It must have crit. Oh, it actually was doing damage. So it might be a pretty heavy crit factor there. I feel like I'm building that, what is it, glory up a lot faster. My spear throw is hitting harder. I don't get to use it on the last guy, but still, it's fun to use. I did not get a map. That is a ton of life. On an ES body armor though. I'm gonna exalt that just because. Thorns, because of course. And then I need a T7 now, is that where we're at? Yes. And a real exalted. Damage is extra cold. What is this? The Feral Megalith. Requires Waystone tier 10 or higher. There's Atlas points there. So this is the one with the repeated boss fight things, I think. We'll save that for next time. I just want to get this Burial Bog thing out of the way. Ooh, there's the fungus thing. It feels like I do no damage or I crit into one shot. Ooh, Researcher Strongbox. Alkit, Inscribed Ultimatum. Yeah, that one could have been better, I think, but all good. Ooh, 1 transmute. Ick. Ooh, there's a breach too, though. Ooh, rare. Come on. Oh, there's so much corruption. Okay, fire the spear. Sure. Well, there's a shrine too, so that added to it for sure. Ooh, there's a hand. No catalysts. Yeah, if I drop down below T10s, it's very brain off farm ability in this game, which is really cool. That was something that was very lacking in the previous update. Everything was all focus all the time, because if you died, you lose everything. Lost. Proper word. I think this is the... Here, no, you come up... No. And we had to spawn the boss in this little hole. Here, let's give him this. Oh. Spear doing work? Hahaha. He would have already been dead if I didn't fire that spear. Cool. Alright, on to T8s. which means I gotta go hunt down more corruption. I'm really glad I played in SSF for this. If I was in trade, I'd have a really, really good spear by now. From selling stuff, getting divines, purchasing it for divines, and I think I'd be bored. And I am having a blast working on clearing through this in-game, upgrading this build. There's still so much to do. Alright, and then this is going to get me 140% increased chance for shrines. So the next corruption gets me duration and effective buffs, and then the one after that will get me increased chance for enlightening and effective enlightening. What are seeking shrines? Okay, there's a rarity shrine. Greed shrine drops to gold. I don't care for that. And I've been having a lot of fun with the strong boxes too. The strong boxes have been so much better. So I think I'm about to just like start getting almost all this stuff up here. And now we have a heading for next time as well. Go for this feral megalith. I don't want to have a stop right now because I'm really enjoying playing the build. But that is where I need to stop for today, and we'll keep going for it next time. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.